Welcome to North Activations with Raina. Yesterday I put up a meditation and had to take it down because either I said too much or I didn't say it the right way and had to delete it. Intentions for these meditations are to raise your vibration, to expand your consciousness, to sit in stillness, to stay focused on your heart. To start with. But I can't give you all the answers because that's what empowerment is. I was told that when I started doing these meditations, I was asking too many questions. So it's important to go within if you are able to really still your mind and remain focused on your breath and remain in your heart. If you can do that, the answers will come. In the very beginning, it might be difficult because it's something you're not used to doing. And it's not going to happen overnight. It's like anything. When you exercise, do you get muscle tone overnight? It takes practice to really know yourself. It takes practice to master yourself. And is anything easy that is really worth having? And if it is easy, would you appreciate it and value it more and something that was more difficult to achieve, accomplish, do. When I do these, I receive messages, and if they're anything other than positive, then I remove the message and I redo it. If you're interested in finding your true purpose, to find your true self, this is the way to do it, through meditation. I have mentioned who I train with and still do to this very day. And she wrote the book, The True You by Erica Rock. I've also mentioned how important it is to include and make time to do the session work with the book. I've also mentioned to look into the forgiveness prayers with Howard Wills. You might think you don't need it because everything's wonderful in your life, or you're too rich, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. Because if you've never done any spiritual work at all, it doesn't mean you're free. If you have done spiritual work, congratulations. But if you know nothing about energy, you know nothing about vibration, you know nothing about frequency, you know nothing about meditating, and if you want to know your higher self, if you want to know God, and if you want to strengthen your faith and trust in the universe, this is the way to do it. Sometimes I talk too much and give away too much information. And I don't mean to do that. But then I put out sessions and I feel, or I hear, maybe it's not enough. If you found yourself here, you're here for a very important reason. For many reasons. And if you continue doing these meditations every single day, between 3 and 7 times a day. And you've stayed on top of it, you will be so happy you did. You hear, you have to have trust and faith. Whether you see evidence or not. It's not that, you have to see the evidence and then you believe. That's not the way the universe works. And if you really want to know the universe, then you're in the perfect space to do so. I'm not perfect, and so I want to say ahead of time, I'm sorry if I said things too much too soon. And I should just, it's more empowering for you to receive those answers through meditation rather than look for it outside yourself. And if you have or have been, if these meditations bring out the best in you and it's positive, that's great. But if you feel anything other than positive, the best way to heal that is to feel it. Feel through it until that emotion dissipates into nothingness from whence it came. If you feel anger or out of sorts or rage, that's just a message for you to keep going until you can get to the bottom of it. And by being dramatic, that's not doing anyone any good. Drama isn't healing anything. The only way to truly know yourself is to commit yourself to meditation and still the mind. and focus on your breathing while remaining in your heart. And you can take this as far as you want to take it. For me, I haven't quit. And I don't intend to. And it may not be fun having to feel through those emotions until you feel better. It may not be fun to sit through those emotions until you feel better. But it's better than distracting yourself with errands and running off to the gym and doing things that really are only going to further bury it and allow it to linger and fester, which is not the best way to heal it. So I invite you now to get still, however you feel most comfortable, either laying down or sitting up. You can light a candle, stare at the flame, or see the candle flame in your mind's eye. Drop into your heart and focus on your breathing. Very long, slow, deep breaths. Attach to no thoughts and be not distracted by anything. And we begin. of water, ground yourself, spend plenty of time in nature, and have a shower. If you'd like to share what you felt or what you noticed, or the messages you received, you may email me. If you'd like me to do an energy reading, send me a picture. And if you have benefited from this in any way, please like, share, subscribe. And any other questions, you can email me at reinadhabsborg@gmail.com. Thank you for being here, and I will see you next time.